guys, what's up? It's me, Wes.
I'm Marcelo. How's it going? So today is a trash talk, but it's not any kind of an episode or anything. We're calling
It's more of a trash talk update.
Yeah, or an update to the update. So we're calling it Trash Talk Extra because there was so much. The update that we just did was like 40 minutes long, so we needed to pack some more into it that we just didn't want to in that update. So this is the update to the update. It's updateception. It's really weird. But anyway, we're gonna go over 2 games very, very briefly, and then go into some detail about Smash Bros. For Wii U. Now that we both own it and we both played it, because we harshly criticized the 3DS version.
Even though we felt at the time it deserved to get bashed, our opinions have guess what? Opinions change.
Well, for you probably. Here's the thing. 3DS Smash is not my favorite at all. I still hold some of the things I said about it still hold true, like the character roster, the lack of certain things. But when we go into the discussion for the Wii U Smash, the thing that I had said when we left off on Smash was I'm afraid of what's going to happen with the Wii U version. How much different is it from the 3DS version? So we'll get into that right now. First, though, we're going to talk very briefly about a game that we've been going over. We only went over it for one episode, I think. Way back in Arc 1. We were very excited.
Yeah. But first, an update within the update.
Okay.
Know how we talked about the Xbox One?
Yeah.
Well, I have one. And guess what game I have for it? Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive.
I'll bring it up.
Owns it now.
Yeah, I'll bring it up to the screen right there.
Black Friday paid off.
Yes. I got it Black Friday.
Yes,
Black Thursday.
He now owns an Xbox One. He owns all 3 of the fucking next.
The triad of the new generation people.
Yeah. So.
I'm so very lucky.
To an extension, I get to play with him, so that's my connection.
And earlier today,
I played
the recording. He did play it.
Yeah, from this recording earlier today, I played Sunset Overdrive. I knew it. I just knew it. It's a good game. It's really now for it being on Xbox. Yes, I needed to get used to the controls a little bit, so it was a little weird controlling the camera, having to memorize what button does what when you're parkouring everywhere. But once I started getting it down, I got pretty good for my first time playing, and I love it.
I haven't beaten Sunset Overdrive yet. I'm still I've played a few hours of it so far. It's so far from what it is, it advertises itself pretty well.
It's so fun.
It doesn't take itself very seriously. It's a very fun game.
I described it as Deadpool humor. It's sarcastic. They break the fourth wall.
Constantly.
It's really snarky humor. Yes, it's rated M. So we had that whole argument that one time. But no, this game is just because it's Insomniac. Insomniac knows how to make good games.
So, we'll praise Insomniac.
Insomniac is just, they're awesome. So, yeah, Sunset Overdrive is really awesome. I would say pick it up and you will have lots of fun. So,
yeah,
there's lots
it is a very fun game.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. Even in the customization menus, you can just do some funny stuff with it. You can go all commando with just your undies.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
You can even make a guy character wear panties.
Yeah, it's great. That's
wait, no, there's also a thong one.
Oh God.
I have it on mine.
Of course you would. Of course you would. Oh my God. So okay, so that's all we're gonna go into for right now. Now on the flip side, we ended up getting at the time of this recording, yesterday, November 29th, was my little brother Victor's birthday, and we got him Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric because we never updated this, but we didn't know there was going to be. I think we knew, Jeremiah and I knew there was going to be a 3DS and Wii U version of Sun and Boom, or maybe they didn't say that. I don't remember, but I remember going over. I watched back our video on Sun and Boom that we did at the very beginning, episode 2, I think, of Arc 3. And we were hyped, we were excited. It was like, okay, I know people are the fans, the really hardcore fans of the fan base of Sonic, are getting really antsy, wait a minute, this is not like Sonic.
Change is never as good.
Now I was like, okay, this is an explorative platformer. The other Sonics were like a speedy kind of a platformer. It was more based
it was more like a linear path, point A to point B kind of game.
It was more like the Mach Speedish kind of a platformer. I guess that's how you describe it. I don't know. But for this being like a more Crash, Jak and Daxter styled explorative platformer, that concept is awesome. Now, I didn't want to believe it when people were like, "Oh God, this is bad." And what are you gonna say?
Yeah, but even though we don't sometimes agree with the hardcore fans, like change is never good. This is gonna suck.
Sonic Boom.
They have a point here. They do.
Sonic Boom Rise for Lyric is not that great, but here's why. Okay, open-mindedness comes into play here because I swear everyone.
We're not being negative Nancy's about it, guys.
I watched reviewers. I've watched Let's Players. I've watched freaking all these. Reading the comments from all the fans. Dubbing this Sonic 14 like this is worse than Sonic 06. No, it's not. Okay. Like I said, the concept, because some people don't even agree with the concept. Still, the concept alone is still a thing. People are like, no, this shouldn't be. This is not Sonic. This doesn't feel like Sonic. And like I said, I've been waiting because it's a good concept, especially for Sonic, for some kind of. Because I was never behind Sonic when I was younger, for all the Mach speeds, and that's all it really was. That's all it felt like to me. But seeing this, I was like, okay, this is a good concept. And it still like is, but the way these guys executed it was not that great. Cause there's things, well, should I say them? I'm not gonna say why exactly just yet, cause Jeremiah and I, stay tuned, are doing our own little spin-off trash talk sequel to that episode of Sonic Boom where now that he's played it, cause he played it along with me, Jeremiah and I are going to once again appear in front of you guys and...
Wait, should that just be like our odd man out of like our trash talks?
Well, by the time we try to fit the episode into a slot, it's going to be a while. Until... Sonic Boom still has some like hype, I guess, right now behind it, because it just came out not that long ago. So next week, at the time of this recording, next week, so for you guys, if you just wanted to know the date, it'll be like what, December... when's next Saturday? We'll have the date right here. Whatever. I don't care. We're gonna be recording that. I don't even know when this is going up, so I just screwed up all our dates. But anyway, at this date, we're gonna record, have it recorded, or it will be recording. But you know that this is the date we're going to record that episode, me and Jeremiah. And then whenever it goes up is when it goes up, and you will see that. You will hear our full opinions on Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, because we did not get my brother the 3DS version Shattered Crystal, and that one I didn't really get all that. I didn't care about the 3DS version really, so we're not really going to go over that. It's really just what's out right now, because they both play and feel a little bit different. So the one that people were really excited for right now and hyped for
is the Wii U version.
Was Rise of Lyric for the Wii U. So that's the one that Jeremiah and I will be talking about. And not Shattered Crystal. So.
I don't know. It always feels like Sonic is kind of getting screwed over in his video game stuff. Is he just like doomed to just be a part of bad video games forever, like Superman or Bubsy?
You know how you say that there's the Gen 1ers for Pokemon that's like the old stuff and the very first stuff was good and nothing else was good, right?
Yeah.
People are like that with Sonic. The first 3 games for the Genesis were the only good things, and there's like and Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and like besides that, like nothing else is good.
Yeah, that's but like with Gen 1ers, they can't really say too much crap because originally they had more Pokemon. Some Pokemon that were supposed to be a part of Gen 1, like I can name a couple. I can name 2 for example, Scizor and We'll have the name right here. I forgot this Pokemon's name.
You have to tell me because I won't know. I'll just be like a question if you don't find it out.
It's a blue beetle Pokemon. I'm sorry, I'm a big Pokemon fan, but I forget Pokemon's name sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah, those 2 were supposed to be in Gen 1, and the first Pokemon was actually not ever designed was not Bulbasaur, but Rhydon. So yeah, like a lot of Pokemon in Gen 2 were supposed to be in Gen 1. So take that, Gen 1ers. You're.
But you know what I was getting at? Like,
yeah.
People are in the Sonic fan base are like, these particular games are the only good games, and lots of the other 3D Sonic games are crap. Besides, like a couple that most fans agree on. But when Sonic Boom was announced, with it being dramatic change in feel, in gameplay, in the character designs, everyone was like, And I even saw the cartoon. It's okay at best. You could tell with the games and with the show that just from looking at the trailers and just from getting like the first glimpses, there's this kind of Jeremiah and I were trying to describe it like a sitcom-ish kind of a humor, and that doesn't tend to always work in
a lot of stuff
like this. So mediocre at best. I mean, like I didn't laugh that much when I was watching the cartoon. Here and there, I was like, okay, that was actually genuinely funny, but other things were just not that great. I mean, it's okay at best. I'm not trying to defend it that much to where I'm like, oh no, it's the best thing. You guys are all wrong.
No,
but it's not that bad. The games in particular are not as bad as Sonic 06. Come on, that's a huge stretch. Sonic 06 was doomed from the start because
oh yeah, that game was crap.
Seeing the fucking E3 trailer and then getting hyped and then seeing later, oh, but it was rushed. Now I think Sonic Boom was rushed too, but you can clearly see there was like this vision behind it, right?
Yeah, and then they got more stuff done with it than they did with Sonic 06.
Just you have to go out of your way to see the big glitches in Sonic Boom and like the little small graphical glitches here and there and like the cutscenes.
Sonic 06, you don't even have to try.
Yeah.
And the glitches are everywhere.
Yeah, totally. So.
I mean, you don't even have to press all you have to do is press like the start button for the game, and it's just like
at the title screen, it just like glitches out.
It's like, well, this game looks good. Let's keep on going.
Anyway, okay, so that's it for that. We'll go into more detail.
That Eggman, though.
We'll call it the Sonic Boom sequel. That oh god, yeah, Eggman is horrifying. We'll call it the Sonic Boom sequel. The video that Jeremiah and I do, talking about now that it's out and we've experienced it. What in full detail, how is it to us? So you got my opinions right there. By the way, my verdict is changing on that, and you'll see what it is and why in that episode. So that's Sonic Boom. Now on to the big one here. We're going to talk about Smash Bros. For Wii U.
That always seems to be our big one. That's the one that we've always been kind of talking about.
Because we did like 2-3 episodes on 2 episodes, and that's like 2 to 3 updates, and like almost all of our updates. It's the most we've talked about.
Trash talk, more like talk with the super like
Smash talk.
Smash talk.
Oh my god. Anyway. So Smash Bros. For Wii U. Okay, here we go. So
it's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. It's more fun than the 3DS version, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why they made the 3DS version the way they made it. So it's like, well, here's this. We're not done with the Wii U version. Here's some mediocre Smash for you.
Here's some Smash.
And then we'll get to the big one. Yeah.
They just keep you occupied until occupado until like the big one is all good and ready for you to play.
That's exactly I think what they did. So now, like I said, if I didn't say it before or whatever, my opinions on the 3DS version are still true. I don't like, and they carried a lot of that crap over to the Wii U version. Now that's just, but let me see. I'm getting all these thoughts at once. Yeah, okay, so let me just start with things like the character roster. Yeah, they didn't change it at all, except that, Mewtwo is going to be available soon. Character roster's the same. You know I don't agree with a lot of the character choices.
Like the Duck Hunt dog. I finally saw the Duck Hunt dog yesterday.
Fine to me, though.
Like, I looked at something like that. Wait, who's that character? What's with the... Is that the Duck Hunt dog Marcel was calling? Well, of course, it's a 64-bit. Or whatever generation he came out of.
That was 8-bit.
8-bit, yeah. I'm fucked up.
Did you say 64-bit?
Yeah.
That's Nintendo, dude. That's Nintendo 64.
Oh, well then,
Anyway.
Well, if you square it, then you get 64. If you square it, it's close.
Okay, so...
By a square.
By a square. So, lots of character choices. They kept them all, the roster's the same. The modes, some of them were 3DS specific, like, I didn't mention this, Smash Run. I really hate Smash Run. Oh, he hates Smash Run? I hate Smash Run. Why? Remember how I said... Because whoever watches this video it still has the hype of, oh my god, but the 3DS version's pretty cool still, and Smash Run was really fun. No, it's not. The reason being, like I said in our update video, update number 3, I was going to try and mention it, and I just kind of forgot as I was ranting on. I love Subspace Emissary from Brawl. It's the story mode of Brawl. It's awesome, awesome cinematics, and I had said...
Yeah, I was hoping for that too. Why didn't they bring that back?
Well, remember, because like they said, and I had said this in the update video, they were afraid that making the story mode with awesome cinematics, those cinematics and all that shit would be leaked. Yet... characters, other
that shit got leaked anyway.
That's what I said. That's the ironic part of the whole game. What we got instead was Smash Run. Smash Run was built kind of like Subspace Emissary with characters. A lot of those little enemies you defeat and run into in Subspace Emissary comes back in Smash Run. It's just a remnant of Subspace Emissary. Smash Run is just not fun. It's not, because first off, those enemies are really OP. Now, yeah, you have to customize your characters and do all that, but why? Why not just, the progression is just weird, first off. All the little stat things that you get that are based off of Kirby Air Ride, all those stats affect you into, because what happens is you're on a time limit. Yeah. Have you played it?
Yeah, I played a little bit.
Okay, then, yeah, there's the time limit. You're having to kill the enemies, get some stats. Those stats stick with you once the time limit's over and you're in a grand battle with your opponents. But that makes it weird, because then if you get like a bunch of jumping stats, then you'll go like broom, broom, and your jumping is like way more increased and all that. But I just don't like it. Because that's the mode that was supposed to be the new story mode, and there's just no story mode. There's always been a story mode besides the first game. So for 2 games there was a story mode, and I would have hoped they were going to continue that in this one, but in fear that the cinematics and all that shit would get leaked, they didn't do it. And now we got Smash Run, which is trying to be like Subspace Emissary, but is totally not. And
it's a major downgrade.
It's just, I don't like that mode
like
at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. What we got in the Wii U version is Smash Tour, which I still don't really care for. It looked interesting, but it's this kind of... Have you played that one?
I'm not.
Smash Tour on the Wii U version is this kind of Fortune Street, Mario Party-esque kind of a board game. And
was Victor playing that?
Yeah, he played it yesterday.
It was very weird. Like, apparently you have to collect all these character trophies, which stand for, like, lives.
Yeah.
Like, the more of them you collect, and then you also have to collect, like, certain stats and all that, and then, like, collect, like, bonuses, which all leads to, like, a big battle at the end.
So it's kind of still like Smash Run in that sense, but it's a little bit different. I mean,
with, like, different CPUs. And let's say, like, one of your friends collected, like, 4, and you collected 7, and, like, the other people collected 3. That's how many lives you have with, like, those different characters.
Yeah. Like, for example, if you're Mario and you get, like, a Peach and a Link and, like, a Samus trophy, then if you get killed as Mario, you'll become the other characters that you collected. As far as, if that's true, I'm not sure if that's completely true, because I was watching my brother play it. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it seemed like. But I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's okay. I haven't played it yet.
And I would have thought, like,
weird.
the stats that you collected...
The stats also affect you.
Aid you in battle. Like, there's a stat for attack, there's a stat for defense, like, you can endure a little bit more hits. And then, like, with melee weapons, damage...
It's okay, but like I said, I haven't played it yet. It just never really interested me when I saw it in the 50 Facts.
I thought it was some more different thing, but
it's a different thing, kind of. But
I thought it was something like out of Mario Party kind of deal.
It sort of is, and just the fact that you're on a board going around spaces. But besides that, it's like, I don't know. I just didn't find it too appealing to be able to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to play that mode.
But there are some things about the Wii U version of Smash Bros. That I did enjoy. The stage builder is really freaking cool.
Stage builder is awesome. The fact that it's not just, oh, play some shit. No, you can draw with the gamepad and draw out your platforms and make like crazy shapes and all that. So you can imagine that the dirty guy Wes's can make some really messed up crap.
This reminds me, you should check out one of my maps.
Oh my god. Okay, but anyway, it's still really cool. They give you a lot more stuff to toy with in that mode.
And then like you get to choose between whether you want like a small or a large.
Oh yeah. Well, they did that in Brawl, but I think I would have assumed I didn't see that specific function being like played with. But I think I would assume that they upgraded it from Brawl, where they just go, oh, small, medium, large. I mean, like, do they play with that at all? Like, is it like a little bit more specific? Sizes?
No, it's just small, medium, and large.
Oh, okay. Well,
and then like
they give you more like stuff to play with, like more platform types and stuff to play with, and like different little obstacle stuffs, like barrels, like DK barrels, where you can go blasting around everywhere, and lava that you can place, and it's really cool. It's awesome. 8-player Smash.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was hyped for that. Oh my god.
And God, Ice Climbers
chaotic. I think that's the reason. I heard that's the reason. I'm not sure if it's true, so don't blow up the comments saying, "Oh, it's not true. You're a freaking idiot." I think it's true that the Ice Climbers were taken out because 8 Ice Climbers, 16 technical characters on stage at once.
Now that would be true chaos, right there.
I don't think they have enough to do that. I mean, that's the reason I heard. I don't know, but 8-player Smash is freaking insane.
We were playing it yesterday, and then at the time of this recording, and
November 29th.
it was pretty hectic. Especially on like the larger maps. I did not know where I was at.
I know.
At that time.
Oh my god, that initial feeling if you've never ever played Smash, or when like the first time in like 2002 or 3, when you first played Smash and you're like, oh, okay, this is a new kind of a fighter, not like anything I've played before. Where the hell am I? And you're trying to find yourself. That feeling, I got that feeling. You got that feeling all over again with 8-player Smash. It was insane.
It's like, where do I go? And a real cool way that they did that was with using the 3DS as a controller.
Different controllers,
which is
way
cool.
More different variety of different controllers. Because Brawl did that too, but it was only like GameCube controller, Wii Remote and Nunchuck, Pro controller, and I think that was it. Now you've got those plus the gamepad, your 3DS.
Oh yeah, and then like the 3DS works as your controller, you have to have the 3DS version of
Smash.
Smash.
And connect
and then,
to
like,
Wii U.
you can connect it, and then with that, you can connect it with the Wii U, and that's how you can play 8-player Smash. And then you can also play it online, correct?
With the 3DS?
No, with 8-player Smash. Is there an online version?
I don't think so.
There's no online version?
I don't think so. That would lag like hell. I don't think I don't think that's an option.
We'll put it in. We'll put it in the comments below whether or not there is an online.
Because I don't remember seeing one, but that's crazy. That's chaos. I mean.
Well, no, like other games have done it with like a 16-player.
You gotta remember, Nintendo's not that well known for super good online play. Smash Bros. Brawl, for example. Watch.
But I would imagine like
that video we did. We were trying to get online and it was not working for us.
Yeah, but like the Wii's internet connection was kind of like poop anyway. But I would imagine that the internet connection for the Wii U would have been.
From what I heard, the Wii U version's infinitely better. I haven't gotten a chance to play online on.
So yeah, maybe they would have an 8-player like online Smash.
I don't know.
It is possible. Let me see.
Oh God, really?
I have the game right here.
So while you're going, we got some amiibos, not that many, only 2 for starters, because again, for my bro's birthday, we got a Mario and Kirby, but we'll be getting all the other ones soon, hopefully. So all for Wave 1, and then we'll be ready for Wave 2 next year. But,
yeah, there is an online version. Yeah, it is online.
8-player is online.
Yeah, it says online multiplayer.
Well, yeah, but that's just like an in general online multiplayer thing. That's how they would describe it for like Brawl also. Online multiplayer. That doesn't mean 8-player is like an option.
Well, we'll know for sure when.
I mean, hell, you can't even play as your Mii's on online, so how the hell are they gonna...
Well, again, it's the Wii U. They might have changed a bunch of stuff. Again.
Probably, I don't know. Anyway.
We'll put it in the comments section below once we figure it out.
Okay, so... Yeah, 8-player Smash is awesome. What other modes are there? They brought back the smaller things that weren't in the 3DS version, like the end of the classic mode, like little movies of your character.
Yeah.
Have you seen those in like Melee or Brawl?
Yeah.
After beating Master Hand and doing all that, you'll get your little like dun, 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 dun. I don't know how the thing goes, but that little end of the movie, the little fucking, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to describe them. They're just little end of the mode movies, and yeah. Again, things like that were in the 3DS version, like the whole. I don't know if I said this before, but they may sound like nitpicks, but again, they can try harder. In Melee and Brawl, when you get a trophy from completing classic mode, they'll have a little sequence of your character like falling, spiraling down, and he'll turn into the trophy, and he'll gently plop down, and then the shot will zoom out and show you all the trophies you've collected. In this one, it goes, they erupt from the ground and go, here you go. There's your trophy.
Trophy. We're not making it a spectacle. There's your trophy. We just
that stayed in the Wii U version. I wish they'd changed that shit because that's stupid. What the hell? It's retarded. Even down to the credits, which they kept, but now the names move horizontally. The fact that you have to beat up the names and they zoomed backward and create the picture. I don't understand the point of that. I thought hopefully...
a lot of, the thing with the Wii U version is if you do get it completed, then...
Chase said that you get some
coins. You get 100 coins. You get 100 gold Smash coins.
Okay. I mean, I still don't think that's, I'm not saying give us more, and it's just a small little thing, but why even give us anything why make that a thing? I mean, it'd be cool if you could keep the picture... the 3DS has the camera, the picture mode on the 3DS. The Wii U, you can keep the picture somehow. You can do more, guys. That's all I'm saying.
No, what I was thinking about when that was going on is is he killing off all the people that were behind the game? As he punching is this like Death Note the game or some shit?
It's just every time you hit the name, that person
dies of a heart attack. He's just oh my god, what happened? Oh my god. The whole financial department has just died. They all got heart attacks.
All simultaneously. No, but...
You just see a whole department and they're just
God damn it. Okay, but small things like that, just for an analytical gamer like me, it peeves me off. It's you could have done better, come on. It was a small thing, but that little, with the music box and they're just swirling down and then that was cool. It was really subtle. It was okay, you got a trophy. You did something. Here we go. Now here's your grand collection. Nope, just... Here it is. You got it. And then it shows them all in the back and there they all are. So, good job.
Yeah, good job.
I don't know.
No grand spectacle to make the player feel special, guys. It's I made that trophy?
It's a nitpick, but it counts, kind of. I mean,
it counts.
They were kind of lazy with that. I don't know. Anyway... all in all, because I said before, I was scared of the Wii U version when we were going over the 3DS version. The Wii U version wasn't even out yet. It's out now, we both have it, we've played it, and we thoroughly enjoy it. So, and again, we enjoy the 3DS version, but it just greatly disappointed us.
So, with that being said, what is our score for this?
What did I give Smash 3DS a 3.5 out of 5. Because I lowered it for the experience and all that. For the Wii U version, I gotta say my verdict. What did we? I think did we do the verdicts as a whole, like Smash Bros as a whole? This new Smash Bros.
I think we just
did we give them both two games individual scores?
I think we gave initially we gave the whole thing. The whole thing.
That's what I feel like we did.
So for the Wii U version of this guy.
Yes.
Wii U version.
My verdict? Okay, my verdict is a 4.5 out of 5. I was going to give it a 5 right now, but I was like, there's still things in there. This
does not deserve a 5. I'll give it a 4.25 out of 5. It's fun. But again, it didn't, I got interested in Smash Bros. with Brawl.
Yeah.
And this didn't really pull me that much more into, Smash. Oh my god, I have to get the next Smash now. This one was just kind of oh, this is fun, but it didn't really.
But you can tell in the past videos, you were excited for this one. You're okay,
yeah,
I played Brawl. What does this one have to offer? And the 3DS version.
This one did not bring me any warranted. It did not make me an official Brawl, like an official Smash fan. Like I have to get everything Smash related now. This was like, oh, this was fun.
It'd be cool to have them just to have the legacy. I mean, I've got all of the games now.
But it doesn't really give me, like, you know.
So what would happen if I let you borrow like Smash 64 and have you just on your own time just play them through, see how it started, and really get into and just see like, yeah, these ones were like really good, and it was back at a time, and this counts. Those games were made at a time. No one really saw anything like the first Smash. So when it came out, of course it got so much hype. Melee, there were some like rumors and stuff, not leaks, as far as I know, but there were rumors and stuff, but people debunked them like hella fast. And remember, YouTube wasn't around, the internet was still really primitive.
Which is still like,
so
which is a bad thing about YouTube. It gets easier to leak shit.
Yeah, but there was some hype for Melee, and it delivered. It was on a new console, brand new graphics and all that. So
and
Melee
Brawl,
and 64. Brawl had, again, those rumors and stuff, but they were debunked easily. But Brawl had lots of, I remember being hyped, really hyped for Brawl, and it delivered. With this one, it was different because there goes leakers and the live streamers. And we didn't have that stuff, at least not to that extent for Brawl, and almost non-existent kind of for Melee, and especially for 64, so... That stuff counts though, guys. When you want to think analytically, or if you want to just...
That stuff really does count, because it does ruin the experience for someone that really wants to wait until they get the game to really see stuff.
Yeah. And
I really wish that we would have a lot less of that in this time of age. Like, people just can't wait for stuff anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guilty of, like, getting stuff on impulse, like, oh my god, I need to get it now, but there's a point to when stuff is going to get released, because they want you to still have hype and just to be excited, and when you get it, you're just like, oh yes! I did not know that was going to be in there! Oh! It's not like that anymore.
I have two things.
It's not like that with a lot of games anymore.
Two things I never said in the other video, in the update. Master Core, I believe I did not say this. He's a cool villain. What's his purpose? Tabu was a new villain in Brawl. He was in the story mode, and there was, maybe that's the reason, lack of story mode for this iteration of Smash.
No real explanation for why he's
just there. Plus, he's part of Master Hand and Crazy, well, more Master Hand than Crazy Hand, because it's called Master Core. So, like, what's the deal with him? I mean, like, Tabu had this thing, like, he lived in this alternate dimension called subspace. He wanted to rule all the worlds, because, of course, he was a villain.
Of course.
But it was cool, and it was really epic. Master Core just kind of appears after you reach a certain difficulty onward in classic mode, and
from
he
what I
bursts out
saw,
of Master Hand, and then you have to fight him.
And, like, I remember he didn't really do much. He just, like, sit there, and I was just going, like, ow.
Oh, well, that's afterwards. I mean, the actual core, that's actually kind of cool. Now, what's a funny little thing is, if you wait there when the core is just sitting there, the core will eventually kill you. I don't know how, I've never seen it, but that's a thing. It's a little side thing, that's like whatever.
Wow.
But Master Core himself is like a cool boss, but
there's no
his real purpose, yeah, is like almost non-existent, and that's kind of disappointing. The one other thing I wanted to clarify, what was it? I just had it in my head. The videos and watching the videos when they were leaked. When I said I got everything spoiled to me, and then you chimed in with, well, you don't have to watch the videos.
Yeah.
I never really did.
But
my brother probably watched like the what is it? The fucking winning animations or something. So like that kind of shit. Yeah, I did see. But whatever. Like what I was trying to say by that is, it's really hard. Not so much now because both games are out. But back then, before. Not too long ago, before the games were out, it was hard to freaking go on YouTube and not see, like, in your, like, similar videos section or whatever, Smash Bros. Stuff about these new things before anyone could experience them. It was hard to maneuver around YouTube in, like, the gaming section or whatever.
Without that shit going on.
Without seeing thumbnails and the titles for things like that. So you're still kind of getting leaked. So that's what I meant by saying that.
And I wish you guys would kind of just stop doing that. Come on, let other people figure it out for themselves.
After this whole Smash epidemic, yeah, when other games like that, like if there's a new Mario Kart like 9 or like something else or the 5th Smash Bros, don't do that stuff.
Because that just pisses
Now, I know we're not going
off.
to make that big of a difference by going, don't do that, but if more people like us band together and voice this out, maybe we can make a difference, but this needs to stop. This needs to stop.
I mean, some games don't do that, or they find like a clever way of doing that. Like with Mortal Kombat. Like Ed Boon. Ed Boon's a massive troll. You don't know if he's actually giving you a hint or he's just fucking with you.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's the latter, but yeah, why can't companies be more secure with their stuff?
Totally.
So it has to be.
Because there's the occasional rumors of someone being in there, but no leaks so far.
No leaks.
No leaks. So they're secure with their shit.
Or if there is a leak, it's usually like really debunked because they like find like little details like, oh wait, that T doesn't look like the T, that font, so it's not real.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't match, like the font doesn't exactly match.
Yeah. So
It's a damn good forgery, but like two things with like the reptile leak with Mortal Kombat X, I was like, there's more. Oh my god, Reptile's been leaked? Oh shit. I'm like, yeah, I did that. I did that. But they said it was like, but it ended with like a leak, like leaked, like with like an exclamation and then a question mark, which means that usually means, oh wait, that means it's debunked, but I want to know how. Like with one, like it was the font, and then two, it looked drastically different from like the Reptile we've seen from MK9. So that's how you can also obviously.
Yeah, they'll get you any way they can. So,
they will get you. They'll just try to troll you, but yeah, if you have a careful eye and you analyze it, usually most of the time it's probably a fake. Just to try to probably like troll you. And hopefully Reptile is in the game.
Which you would find out if they announced it or just through natural, like, oh my god, now I have the game, and oh, he's in there, you know, some natural hype or something, you know.
Or they say like, oh, like with like Goro, all they said was Goro was like the first DLC character, and they just give like a little screenshot of him. You don't really get to see how he looks in the game or like his different fighting styles.
Yeah. Because
So everyone's just kind of like how Goro fight, what's his fatalities and all that.
Because they're doing the same thing with Tekken 7. They're not. There's been no, as far as I've seen, and see, I haven't seen it because it's not everywhere on the internet. I don't know if there have been trying to be, if there were ever people trying to leak stuff out or rumors. I never heard stuff for Tekken 7. I personally don't want to look for stuff for Tekken 7, but I also don't want things to spring up on like YouTube or something for me by accident. Oh, so and so is leaked, and here's everything he can do and what he looks like. And
actually, there is a Mortal Kombat. NetherRealm Studios has made a forum for Mortal Kombat X where people can like talk and see of like they can speculate and come up with theories with one another on which characters are going to be in the game or not.
That's cool.
It's like, oh, what do you think? Oh yeah, I think Reptile might be in the game. I hope he's not the This is one thing I've heard about Reptile. Like I don't want him to be the Reptile version for some reason.
The actual Reptile.
Yeah. I don't think everyone wants him to be kind of a human reptile. But again, guys, it came from Mortal Kombat 9. I don't think they're gonna do that if they are gonna do that with Reptile because they already kind of established in that game particularly that he's kind of like a half reptile, half human creature kind of deal. So I don't think they're gonna do that with him. They're gonna just make him sporadically human. I don't think they're gonna do that, guys.
I don't
just
know.
for the continuity.
But okay, so that's all for this Trash Talk Extra. I don't think we're gonna do anything else like this. But there was just so much, and I don't even know how long this video is, but probably like in the 20s or 30s minute mark. But there was so much we talked about the 3DS Smash and all that, and the other update video, that we had to make an update to the update. So that was this. Stay tuned for that second Sonic Boom episode with me and Jeremiah, and we'll update on Facebook and Twitter and wherever else on Arc 4 and how that process is going. So, till then, I'm Marcelo.
And I'm Wes, and this was Trash Talk
Extra.